Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and we're here today at Tidnish Dock, Provincial Park in Nova Scotia. We've done this park lots of times, never when these gates have been open. We've always just sat right here because the boundary sign is right there. So we're good. Anyway, we're here today to put not just the park here, but there is a brand new POTA site here, a historical site that, well, I'll explain it when I get out there, but it's really interesting piece of, it's a marvel of engineering from the 18th, 17th century. Anyway, we're gonna go down this road and find the historical site and play some portable ham radio here from Nova Scotia today. Our 4th province this month. I wanna see if I can get the PI. I want to see if I can do PI before the end of the month, and that'll make it 5 out of the 10 provinces we've activated this month. We'll see. We're at number 4 right now. Let's go find that historical site here from Tidnish Dock, Provincial Park, here in the beautiful Nova Scotia. And there's not a soul here today. Isn't that fantastic? There's not a soul here. You gotta like it when you come to these parks and there's not a soul here. That is just fantastic. And just like lots of new Nova Scotia park, they got their pitted toilets over there. They got shelters here, so you said we'll sit up here in the open space, right here next to the again, right next to the salt water. But you got all these great spots, and this is a wonderful location. So the history here behind this site is that back, I don't have the exact date, but I'll look that up for you and I'll put it on the screen. But back in the 17th, 18th century, the marvel of engineering that it was that the boats would come in here to, this is the entrance into Green Bay or Bay Verte. Boats would come in here and then they would get lifted up onto a railroad. And I think there's some remnants of the old railroad bridge. And then they would get transported over to Fort Lawrence, again, which is another parks on the air site. And they got picnic tables down here, so you could haul all your gear in here and sit here. But they used to lift the boats up and then transport them by rail over to Fort Lawrence, and then they would put them in the Bay of Fundy. So here is the here's a historical marker here, I do believe, from the National Historic Civil Engineering Site, Chignecto, which was a marine transport railway constructed in 1888 to 1891 by Henry Ketchum, who was the engineer. He lived from 1839 to 1896. So the Canadian Society for Civil Engineering marked this place here, and it's a National Historic Civil Engineering Site. We're gonna have to find more of these type of sites here around here, because I'm sure there's more. They got picnic tables over there, so yeah, if you want to haul all your gear in, we're not going to bring it all the way down here, but I could. I mean, I don't have that much. I got the POTA PERformer, a radio, and a battery. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Anyway, here's the historical site. Here's some remnants of the gear here, but I thought there was some. I thought there's some tracks here, and here's another marker here, a provincial heritage property for Nova Scotia right here. So this meets all the criteria for parks on the air, and I think here's the entranceway where the train yeah, it used to be, I think, over here through those trees and up this way, up this track here. So although I don't see any rails left in the ground, I thought somebody said there was some rails on the ground here, but look at this, just beautiful. Now if I walk down here, you could probably see some lighthouses, so you can actually get some amateur radio lighthouses. So we may come down here. Actually, I'm probably going to haul all the gear down here. Got some time to play today. You can come down here and then you can get some lighthouses and all that stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. If I had my wagon, it would be so much easier. But yeah, here's we're here. This is Green Bay or Bay Verte. Here on the Northumberland Strait. PI is over that way. So this is a beautiful, and it smells fishy. It smells very fishy. The funny thing today was, as I was driving here, I saw a seagull, or not seagulls, Canada geese heading south. So that tells us that the summer is almost over, folks. Yeah, I'm happy that I came down here because this is the first time I've actually came right inside this location. And like the last 2 times I've activated here, I've been up on the road there. So it's nice to come down here and check it out. I know you guys heard me mention this numerous times on this channel. The radio part is important, but coming and experiencing things like this site, that's, to me, the ice cream, the cherry on top of the ice cream, or the cherry on top of the sundae. The radio's nice, but the most important part is experiencing new things in life. Yeah, I think I'm just going to set up here. Then I don't have to haul everything down there. This is good. This will be good enough. But yeah, we're going to go with the POTA PERformer again today. Seems to be a rock solid 10. I just can't get over. There's no one here. Nova Scotia, you heard me mention this on the channel before. Nova Scotia has got a tremendous amount of these locations. Just fantastic sites. Okay, let's get all the gear set up and we'll get on the air. So I decided to come down here to the water. It'd be more of a relaxing view. After all, and like I said, the radio's an important piece, but it's not the most important piece. The experience. Here, Tidnish Dock, Provincial Park, and home of this great provincial historical site here in New Brunswick, and a national civil engineering site. I'm gonna have to look up more of that national civil engineering site. So I'm gonna have to look that up on online and see what that is. Oh, there's somebody else here now. Somebody else is here. All right, so you can't complain about working ham radio with this view. Okay, here's the POTA PERformer up again, and the noise level, so much different from yesterday. CQ parks on the air, CQ parks on the air. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot.
2 Echo 0, Victor Romeo X-ray.
2 Echo 0, Victor Romeo X-ray. Good afternoon, my friend. 5 and 9, Craig.
Hey, good afternoon, Stuart. Making some noise today. 5 and 9, 59. That's a true 5 and 9, mate. Over.
Well, yeah, you're a true 5 and 9 as well. This POTA PERformer is one heck of a good antenna, mate.
Well, it's certainly working today, mate. You're the loudest from North America at the moment on 20 meters. Congratulations. Have fun, 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3. Well, we're only about 5 feet from the ocean, so we're sitting right on the beach. Over.
It's all that salt water, mate. Yeah, all that salt water. We're surrounded by, little island. Have fun, mate. Great signal. Congratulations.
Yeah, 7-3, mate. Take care. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air.
Oscar November 4, Bravo, Bravo.
Oscar November 4, Bravo, Bravo. Luke, you're 5 and 9.
Roger, Stuart, Alpha 59, 7344.
7344, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air.
Italy 3, Lima Tango Tango. Again, Italy 3, Lima Tango Tango.
Italy 3, Lima Tango Tango. Good afternoon, you're 5 and 9.
Yeah, thanks, sir. You're 5, 9,
73 44, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air. I don't know if you can see that bird there just hovering in the middle of nowhere, and then he dives down. Seven three, thank you. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air. Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Juliet India. Barry, you're 5 and 9. 7-3, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air. That got a little confusing there. There's some other stations just talking randomly. CQ parks on the air, CQ parks on the air. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air. We're sitting at 93 contacts. Not bad for 57 minutes in bad conditions. CQ parks on the air, CQ parks on the air. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air.
Bravo Foxtrot Victor.
Delta Lima 8, Bravo Foxtrot Victor, you're 5 and 9. 73, good luck. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air. Italy Kilo 8, Tokyo Whiskey Victor, 5 and 9.
You are so 5 by 9. Very good seeing you. South part of Italy. Ciao, thank you.
7-3, thank you. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air. Tango Alpha 7, Oscar Yankee Golf. Beautiful signal. 5 and 9 into Nova Scotia, Canada. Good run at DX there. CQ parks on the air. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air.
Papa Alpha 1, Papa Echo.
Papa Alpha 1, Papa Echo, 5 and 9.
Thank you very much for the 5 and 9. Also 5 and 9, 7344.
7344, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, parks on the air. Okay, so we're just gonna take 5 minutes break here. I don't know if I locked the truck. I don't think I have to worry about it too much here. Yeah, that's a great little park here. What a beautiful view though to play radio from. Oh my, can't get any better than that. The other chance, you know, they have to go places to go down this way. There's a picnic table there. No, nobody's bothering you. You know, nobody. There's a young family came by a little earlier and didn't even bother me. No, the people here, they're out walking on the beach and tide's out right now. So they're just enjoying themselves, having a good old time. Yeah, this is the life, folks. Man, you know, tell you something. I worked in the corporate job for 40 years, maybe. Well, I worked since I was 12, put it that way. Had very, very little time off. Like, yeah, I had vacations here and there, but very little time off. Like, no time really between jobs. Maybe 1 or 2 days all my life. And I'm so happy now that I'm in the process of dumping my business and giving it away to my daughter. You know, just getting ready to the next stage of my life, which means coming out and doing this more often, and not being content with accepting the status quo. So yeah, this is Tidnish Dock, Provincial Park. You know, Nova Scotia, as you heard in my other videos, and probably earlier in this video, Nova Scotia's done a bang-up job with these little parks. You can't camp at this one. This is just a day-use park. And New Brunswick got rid of all theirs and turned them into quasi-private endeavors. I'm sure the province still funds them, but I don't think they take care of them. So it's kind of a gray area for parks on the air. But Nova Scotia's done a wonderful job, and I'm so happy that I live close to Nova Scotia, because I could just come to these ones within an hour drive. Not this one's an hour-ish from my house. You know, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. And there's a handful of these parks around in the area. Okay, well, we went and stretched our legs a little bit, and now we're gonna go back and finish up. We got about another hour to go. I gotta start packing up at 3 so I can get home. The doggies, Archie and Ollie, are getting their nails done tonight. I wonder how long until that eagle that's out there takes off again from when those people get close to him. He's about 75 feet away from where those people are, up on that rocky exposed bit there from the tide going out. I don't know if the camera picks it up well, but there is a colony, a gathering, a gaggle of seals out there. You hear them every once in a while doing that grumbling noise that you hear when you're at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco or at Santa Cruz, but they're out there. Okay, I'm running low on disk space on my phone here, so I'm gonna keep it short. 175 QSOs in the log in about 2 hours and a bit. Not a bad outing. Band's running in great shape, but heck, you know what? Who cares? Who cares when you got to sit next to the beach like that and play ham radio for the day? Got to do more of this, guys. I got to do more of this. Anyway, we're just in the middle of packing up, and we took one load to the truck. We're just going to go back and get the second load. So I'll probably have a couple more videos before, or segments before we wrap up. This is just gorgeous, folks. This is just gorgeous. Canada's got a ton of beautiful areas, and the Maritimes are just one of them. But when you got a beautiful day like it is today, it's not too hot, just perfect. The sun's out, and I'm sitting by the water playing radio. Couldn't ask for anything more than that. No, I couldn't think of anything more to do. You know, I've worked hard all my life, folks, but and accumulated all kinds of material stuff. They mean absolutely nothing. Yes, I had the $1,000 car payments and all that junk. Thank goodness those are all days in the past, because now I get to just sit back and enjoy life. Play radio, have a beautiful home, beautiful wife, nice dogs. What more can a man ask for? I can't think of too much. Anyway, we're back at the site here. Look at the site we had. Look where the picnic table was, and look where everything is. And you got the seals out there. You had an eagle flying by earlier. All kinds of birds. Man, yeah. I couldn't think of anything better. This is just, I just gotta come here more just for this view. So sorry guys, I ran out of power, I ran out of battery, and I ran out of disk space on my phone. So an abrupt end of this video. 7-3 everyone, hope you enjoyed it.